Alright, we're back. Let's continue with episode 1. I want to find out where the doctor is. Alright. Just waiting for it to load. Where is Dorothy, anyway? She looks like she's near the docks. But I was just there. Don't worry, we're safe. How many fucking times must I tell you? Duh. Well, it's locked. But what I want to know is, what's she doing all the way down there? Somewhere. I thought she was like right around here. Oh, at least she's right there.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck
You look like Charlie
don't
Chaplin.
like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just
Oh.
read it.
I don't read well.
I thought that was
Fancy it, I
Charlie
guess.
Chaplin. Distant relative? Maybe? I don't like hospitals.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
But who could have done it? There's their food right there. Hi, Pearl. There's my baby. There's gotta be another way.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Haha.
This is despicable.
Oh shit.
What sort of creature is this? Here's what's left of him. Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
White male in Black Chapel. All units be a lookout for a white male in Black Chapel. Reach Whitechapel. You don't know how to fast travel? Can you fast travel in this game? I don't remember. Maybe. I think I can fast travel some places. Why so serious? I'm just a regular guy. See? Oh, I understand that reference. Don't open dead inside. Or don't dead open inside.
Turn around if I were you. Don't come no closer.
Will you dish toast anywhere?
Die, vermin!
This looks clean. Smells like laundry detergent.
God damn it!
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail.
Oh, a hideout.
First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Oh my God! Albert Wesker.
Freaking worse than a weak old blabby.
What?
Shooting a boy
What?
in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened. Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask
What
you a
kind
few
of
questions
doctor are
if
you?
You promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor.
Dr.
No one
Benjamin
can help
Palmer?
Not even you.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. The woman is a phantom.
There we go. Thank
Really?
you.
And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
Huh.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
Well, I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just saved me last nerve.
Well, that didn't give you any reason to shoot him. Dumbass.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too.
Really? And why is that?
Word is...
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You don't have anywhere to go. No family that would welcome you.
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. Now I'm just Ben. Ben the tramp.
Ben the murderer.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
Everything's coming up roses?
A
What?
gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
You look like he had way too many cocktails. I think that guy should lay off the cocktails.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
A
Bye-bye.
gun, alcohol, and a...
It's the same guy. He just teleported. Mr. Odie. Hi, Smokey. Something about my bite. Was it the bite of 87? Hey! That ain't a real man! Cool. Alright. I'm getting stronger every day.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover
It's
who
strange.
this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
He's got bronchitis. Is this the part where I broke into his house?
I will return later.
Strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me, just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Joe, please, I don't have you money.
For there is no protection against malevolence and trickery.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern health.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male
Hey!
patients. It's obvious only they have
Nurses
the
versus
necessary
nuns,
moral
huh?
fiber.
Medical practice. A bunch of bullshit.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in our country.
Come on, you
That's
can
what
do it.
happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
You can't do it? Maybe if you wait till later, Miss Smokey Bear. Aw, baby girl. Tickles. Ah. Careful I don't poke ya. Boop. Aw, I love you. You know you're messing up on my thing there. It's okay, Nanny. What are you doing?
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Come on, my baby girl. Come on. Up, up, down you go. Just stay right there. Silly girl. I love you.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of a decimating epidemic.
So-called.
But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
The minions? I've heard enough of minions.
I have heard enough. Goodbye.
You're insane. There's no such thing as minions.
This man stunned me with his face, his crucifix. This is not good news.
Not good news at all.
Gentle. Pay me a bottle and I'll be Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London. And you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
Cash, blood.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Fascinating.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern, Doctor.
Okay.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
I served in France. Our top priority must be to put an end to this butchery. This war must stop now.
Sir, streets are a battlefield too. An invisible and untold
Battlefield
war going
too.
on, and it must be stopped.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
I'm convinced there is more at work here than a simple epidemic.
Really? To be honest, I could say the same. Some of the sick I saw or heard of. My God, what happened to them?
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
That's some good journalism.
Christina Poplar claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
Sure, they will. Nothing on this guy.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
Why do I care?
It's confidential. Speaking as a doctor, I'm sure you understand.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious, never goes out, doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
Shit.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time
He's
Nethercott.
Talking
to himself or declaring verses. These days, you usually find him behind the church.
I bet he's a slippery bastard. Because he's Nethercott.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Interesting.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
I gotta find this man. Because he's Nethercott. How fast do you think a guy could run if he's Nethercott? Find the mailbox. Right here?
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
There's gotta be a way around. Why are you looking through the trash? Ew. He's touching garbage. He's nasty. Come on, no! So I'm not mortal? Immortal. You have been defeated. Well, it's better than your partner's dead. I must have fixed that thing 1,000 times. I think I got it. Okay. Goody. Give me a second. Yeah, I believe he's still out there. Oh! Fuck off! Was that asshole just waiting for me? Fuck off! Boo! Gotcha! I think my heart's just give me a beat. Skipped a beat. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Nethercott.
It's locked.
No shit. How do I get through the other side? And where is this other side? A man like Nethercott is never caught. That's funny. Just as his name suggests, he's out there. Don't have any stamina. Dark Soul this bitch. What a dumbass. He fell for it.
Hello, sir. Sorry to disturb you at this hour. I'm a doctor inquiring about the epidemic. May I come in?
A doctor, you say? No, thank you.
Fuck!
All right. I shan't insist. Goodbye for now, sir.
He's a very powerful person. No Jedi tricks for me. He's good. I don't know a single... Yeah.
This is no place for a gentleman. It's a leech.
No place for a gentleman.
In a bloody grave!
Oh, I'm no ordinary gentleman. I'm a vampire. And you better believe it. I'm not going anywhere.
I cannot enter.
Ah. Pow! Yeah. Die, Lich! Die, Lich! Just point and fly, I guess. Are you shitting me? Well, I guess I'm frozen in place now. The fuck? If you enjoy and want to see more, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. This is ROCK98 signing off. See you later.